Welcome back to Real Talk About Feminism podcast, episode 57.
Woo-woo. We are back in our studio. I love saying studio, even though it's just a room in our basement.
I know, but it sounds fancy.
It sounds fancy, and it's set aside for a studio. If you guys are watching on YouTube, then you can see, and if not, this is incentive to come look at our cute little setup.
Yeah, at least just come check it out. We have some cute wall art, and we have our Coke here. We always have to have a drink when we record, and today's choice is Coke.
Yeah, nobody cancel us for that, okay? We know it's bad.
Is it?
It's really bad. Have you seen the videos of, like, Coke dissolving metal?
I have, but also, like, I know Diet Coke is a huge thing. But I personally don't like diet drinks because it's fake sugar.
Right.
Which honestly is kind of worse in my opinion.
Yeah, it's like, give me the real thing.
Yeah.
So
anyway, I feel like we've just been really busy. I can't explain why I've been so busy. I'm just feeling busy. I can never catch up. Mm-hmm. But you went to the Grand Canyon. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, I think that kind of plays into it because, I mean, we'll talk about your little trip too. But, yeah, it's just been busy, but the Grand Canyon was amazing. Let me tell you guys, if you want to feel like a baddie, then go camping with no men.
Yeah,
Literally.
You guys did it yourselves.
We did it all ourselves. I learned that I'm really good at starting fires, which can be a good and bad thing. Just kidding. Yeah, I learned that I'm really good at starting fires. We set up a tent. So, okay, I'll give a few details. The drive down was like 12 and a half hours, but it ended up being 13 on the way down. And then I felt like it was like 15 hours on the way back because it was so windy and yeah, it was just so long. But, so me and my best friend, we drove all the way down. Then we set up our tents and we made campfire dinners. We had a campfire every night. I literally got a fire to start in like 60 mile per hour winds.
I'm so proud of you.
It was crazy. It was actually kind of scary because, like, fire hazard.
Yeah.
Or, like, wildfire danger. Like, I was literally starting the fire and I was like, Smokey the bear would not be proud of me. But we had to. It was so freezing.
Did they say anything about fire danger?
Well, they had, like, the markers all around it. It didn't say it was high, but literally the wind that night got up to 75. We were in a tent.
Oh. Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah, when we were in the tent at one point, then we saw, like, a park ranger coming around with their lights on. And so we figured that they were telling people to put it out because then the wind was, like, peak really bad. But, yeah, it was just great. We rode mules in the Grand Canyon. We hiked. We just explored. It was so fun.
That's so fun. Your pictures that you posted were so cute. And you made the cutest reel. Like, I really think you guys should go just look at her Instagram because she posted some cute pictures. And you and Sydney are both very into photo shoots anyway. So, a lot of fun moments captured, I think.
Yeah, a lot. We got some really good pictures. And, yes, we wore full faces of makeup every day. But you know what? We were still roughing it.
I mean, who cares?
Yeah, and it, like, we looked cute in pictures, and, like, it was fine. It was so good.
So, when you go back, would you camp, or would you stay, like, in a resort or a lodge or something?
Well, so it's a little town. It's not really a resort, but they have a bunch of lodges. And, I mean, I would, but the thing was, like, camping was not bad.
Yeah.
And we were camping in the park.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't bad. Like, I would imagine the hotels or the lodges are really expensive. So I would honestly camp again because it really wasn't bad. And it was so fun to just disconnect.
Yeah, that's the thing about camping. Like, it really is not that bad for a few days. Like, I think you were saying to me that the amount of time you guys were there was perfect. It wasn't too short. It wasn't too long. I feel like that is a good amount of time to go camping.
Yeah.
Because it can get kind of old, but it is nice to unwind and, like, not be, like, in the cushy lifestyle that we're used to.
Right. So. And I didn't really have that much cell reception, so, like, I couldn't really be on my phone. Plus, we didn't have electricity, so we couldn't really charge unless we did go into Starbucks twice into town, but Sydney had to do homework, and so, like...
Yeah, and we were kind of talking about that, too. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh, no, you're good.
But, like, we were saying, like, just because you're camping doesn't mean you have to completely rough it.
Right. Like, it was fun to go down and get a matcha.
Yeah.
Like, nothing wrong with that.
Because it was your vacation, too. That was your spring break.
Yeah.
And it's fun to explore the town. That's part of it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it's so fun because normally when you think about spring break, it's like the beach. Like, you're going to Florida and hanging out on the beach or something like that. Or, like, Mexico. not that I've done any of those things for spring break, but, you know, like, that's what you think of.
Right, stereotypical.
Yeah, but we literally took a road trip and camped, and it was all by ourselves. Like, let me just say, I had, like, a really long set of nails on, like, acrylic nails, because they were really grown out, because I was not going to spend money. And plus, I was like, I don't want to break a nail and have a brand new set.
Right.
But literally, they were so long. I was chopping wood, starting fires. We were doing the tent. I did not break a nail.
Go you.
Honestly, I'm really impressed.
That is a really big accomplishment, honestly, because they were long.
They were really long. Yeah, so.
Yeah, you were chopping firewood. I saw you out there.
It was hard. It was really hard. Yeah.
Oh
Anyways. So tell us about your trip.
I took a little weekend trip to Chicago, actually, with our youngest sister and my parents, and then our third youngest sister, because she was playing in a volleyball tournament there, so that's the whole reason we went out. Mm-hmm. And you'd actually gotten back the day we left, which is why you weren't there. But it was really fun. Have never been to Chicago. That was my first time. 10 out of 10 want to go back. It was so fun. And I know I had FOMO with your trip, and you kind of have FOMO with mine, but yeah, it was really, really fun. There was a lot to do, and the city was like super, super nice. Mm-hmm. And I just liked being like by the water, but also having the city. Mm-hmm. So it was really fun.
No, it honestly looked so fun. It looked like there was so much to do, and I've obviously never been there. And so it was just a new place to visit, and it just seemed really fun.
Exactly. It was so fun. Our parents were saying that it's actually like the third biggest city in the U.S., or like one of the three big ones, like LA, New York, and then Chicago.
That's
so I was like, oh, I've been to all three.
You're like, not to flex or anything.
It was just really cool. It's a really cool city. Like, I can see why people really like it.
Yeah, I know that Mom especially was super nervous to go.
Mm-hmm. Well, because everything you hear about it is super negative and bad, which, like, it's a city that's normal for cities. Every city has a bad area.
Right.
But it was really fun. Like, I really would recommend it. I would love to go back because I went a day later than everybody else. Mm-hmm. So I didn't get to do everything they did on the first day they were there, but it was so fun still.
Yeah, and they, like, rode a boat or, like, a ferry.
Yeah, they did a riverboat tour because the river is, like, through the city. Mm-hmm. So that's a big thing that people do when they go out there. When I go back, I want to do that for sure.
We can go back together.
Yeah, we'll do a podcast trip.
Yeah, you guys share with your friends, because we have goals that we want to take a podcast trip once we hit like a certain amount of downloads. Yeah. So share with your friends so that we
Please
can go.
Do. I swear, like, every time one of us thinks of a city, like, oh, we should go here for our trip. Like,
yeah, we're like, let's justify it with a podcast trip. Like, and we're like, we would sit there, we would plan stuff, we would do all this stuff. Would we really do that?
I think we would be like sightseeing and exploring and just talking about it. Because we do that anyway.
Yeah, we do that anyways. Yeah. Well, that is so fun. I was really jealous because it's always so fun to go to a new city. And the last night you guys stayed in a hotel that was literally right in the city.
It was amazing.
Yeah, that's so nice.
It was so amazing. Maybe I'll post a picture on stories of our view.
Yeah, no, for sure. It was
so pretty. Yeah.
You should. And I can post some from the Grand Canyon. Okay. Because if you guys don't know, our Instagram, you guys who follow it, we have a highlight for just moments that we talk about in the episodes. And I think it's called like pictures from episodes or something.
Yeah, or like, yeah, I don't know.
Or something like that. Yeah, but we always put the pictures back in the highlight so that it's archived and you can see it. You can go back. So I think it is fun to share some of the moments that we talk about. So we'll do that.
Yeah, we'll post them either the day it comes out or the next day. So Sunday or Monday.
So we are doing an agree or disagree episode today. And we're just going to ask each other. So, okay, background. We both have different documents that we're looking at where we wrote down our notes. So we each brainstormed different like agree or disagree phrases or like ideas.
Yeah, I think they're like some of mine are like controversial things that is just like, do you agree or disagree with this?
Yeah. So we're gonna I hope that mine aren't stupid.
Same. I was worried. I was like, this is so dumb.
I think I have a mix of like all of them. But so we're gonna try and just do rapid fire, like agree or disagree, yes or no, and then we'll talk about it a little bit if it comes. But yeah, we just want to do rapid fire so it's our immediate reaction.
Yeah. So how do you want to do it? Do you want to do like 5 each?
Let's just switch off.
Okay.
Okay, you go first.
Okay. Men gossip more than women.
Disagree.
I'm going to disagree too.
Okay. A parent shouldn't pierce a baby's ears.
Disagree.
Because we're a piercing family.
Nobody come at me. I know that's a big thing right now. Say yours.
Oh, sorry. I also disagree.
Okay.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, I do too. It's better to be TikTok famous than Instagram famous.
I think right now, yes.
Agree.
Yeah, agree. Okay, I want to say my reasoning.
Okay.
My reasoning is because with TikTok right now, like, obviously, like, Instagram influencers have been a thing for a while. Like, you know, like, a while. And TikTok is very new, and it's also way more authentic. And so you get more hits, and so I feel like it's better to be TikTok famous.
I agree. I actually, like, started following, like, influencers and content creators when I downloaded TikTok. Like, I would see a TikTok and be like, I really like this person. I would go to their Instagram and follow them.
Yeah.
But before, it was, like, not really something I did.
Mm-hmm.
So I agree.
Yeah, I think that's a good one.
Thank you.
The government should pay for college.
Aren't there countries that college is paid for?
Yeah.
Okay, top of my mind answer, agree.
Yeah, I also agree.
Will we have higher taxes? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, in my mind, I'm like, I'm not thinking about the taxes.
But honestly, that's the way it is with, like, universal healthcare, too, which, you know my opinions about that.
Yeah. Say that.
I'm being so cryptic.
Yeah.
My major is healthcare management, and so I've taken several classes. I've taken several. Oh, speaking of that, I want to change my major again, even though I'm almost
You're literally graduating.
Remember I told you this? I was like, I should have changed it to marketing from nursing.
Or, I mean, yeah.
Anyway.
You can get a second degree.
I know, and I thought about that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, anyway, more to come on that, I guess. The more classes I take and the more I learn about the U.S. healthcare system, the more I hate it. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to say agree for the government should pay for college.
Yeah, I also agree.
Coke is better than Pepsi.
Honestly, disagree.
Taste.
Disagree.
On taste.
Yeah, disagree right now.
Okay, agree.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, are we going to fight?
You know, Coke girl.
That sounds so bad.
That sounded so bad.
I've just been a Pepsi girl lately.
Yeah, you have been. You turned me for like a couple weeks, but I'm still a Coke girl at heart.
Here's the thing. I feel like it's more predictable. Like, Coke is so unpredictable sometimes. Like, if you get it from the fountain.
That is very true.
Like, it either tastes good or it doesn't taste good.
That's very true.
But I've never experienced that with Pepsi, especially like cherry Pepsi.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. With the fountains, yeah, but like I feel like I pretty much know what I'm expecting.
Yeah. I mean, they both taste similar, but I just feel like Pepsi is more predictable. I know what I'm going to get. Okay. Radical feminism is damaging.
Ooh. Top of mind, I'm going to go disagree because anything radical is damaging to me.
So you agree that it's damaging?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
I was like, oh. Okay. I also disagree for the same reasons. Just anything radical is not good.
Parks and Rec is better than The Office.
I know, that's so really hard. Okay, the thing is, I've been watching The Office on TV lately because it's been on.
Okay.
And so I honestly would have to say Parks and Rec.
I would too. If there was a gun to my head, I would answer Parks and Rec.
It's because I think of like Tom.
I know.
Tom Haverford is so funny.
I know. I feel like I like the characters and the character development more in Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
But also The Office is like classic and iconic. I love both of them.
I love both of them. The thing is, I need to download, was it Peacock?
Peacock, yeah.
I need to download it because I haven't watched Parks and Rec since it got taken off like 2 years ago.
only the first 2 seasons are free though, so
That's
I just
fine.
keep rewatching.
Yeah, I'll just keep rewatching. That's totally fine with me.
It's so good.
I just miss it. Okay, yeah, that was a good one. Okay, this next one. This could make or break us.
Okay, say it.
Clickbait.
Say it.
Cats are better than dogs.
Better? I'm gonna disagree.
Stab in the heart.
But this is like gun to our head answers, you know?
Right.
It's like, of course we can justify anything.
Yeah, you literally have a dog son.
Yeah,
so
literally.
It's okay.
Obviously, Haley's gonna agree.
Yeah, I agree. Cats are better than dogs.
Graduation ceremonies are boring.
Honestly, yeah. Agree.
But
like, for you, when you get your one moment to shine, like, I remember when I was waiting there and then I walked up, like, that was amazing.
Yeah, that's how everyone feels. I mean, it's still boring.
It's still boring, yeah, because you have to sit there for so long. You, at least for our school, because it was so big, you know, you have to do the practice, the rehearsal, and it's just like a whole thing. Anyways. Okay, my next one. Do you agree or disagree with changing your last name once you get married?
I honestly, I can't answer this because...
You're like, I literally changed my last name.
Well, I mean, I did, but like, that was my choice. You know, like, everyone should be able to choose.
Okay, let me rephrase.
Okay.
Do you agree that changing your last name when you get married goes against feminism?
Yeah, I do.
You do?
Well, I don't know, girl. I hate this.
Yeah.
Because I changed my last name, but I still think I'm a feminist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, that's what I believe.
You're like, well, I host a feminist podcast.
You know, I think... I'm going to say disagree, actually, because I think feminism is having a choice.
I agree.
Does it perpetuate the patriarchy? Yes. But I don't think it goes against feminism.
Yeah, I think that's against feminism if you're going to shame someone for changing their last name.
Yeah, exactly. Is it my turn?
Yes.
The world would be a better place if women were in charge.
Agree.
No further comments on that.
Yeah, literally. White lies are okay.
Agree.
I agree as long as it's not too much.
If it's not going to hurt somebody, yes. Cheerleading is a sport.
Agree.
Perfect.
You want a tattoo?
Agree.
You guys, sorry.
Oh, that was...
I keep forgetting to give my answer. I don't know.
Undecided.
Yeah.
Okay. The drinking age should be 18 in the U.S.
No. Disagree.
I agree.
Okay, why?
I agree because people are doing it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Also, everywhere else in the world, pretty much, it's 18.
Yeah, I get that. I just feel like everywhere else in the world, I mean, okay, I'm not going to say everywhere else in the world, but there's also a high frequency of young alcoholics.
Yeah, but there's that in America, too.
I know.
Yeah.
It is hard because it's like people are doing it anyways.
Right, exactly.
I'll stick to disagree, though.
Okay.
It is more important to be spiritual than religious.
Agree.
Yeah, I agree, too.
That was a good one.
Thank you.
Aliens may be living among us.
Among us?
Uh-huh. Not around us, among us.
Like
walking on
you could be an alien?
Yes.
I'm scared. I mean, yeah, I agree.
You sounded like, yeah, a little, maybe.
Oh.
Took you a minute because we're not on
TikTok. I'm not on TikTok. Do you agree or disagree?
Agree.
I'm like thinking, why not?
Yeah, I totally agree.
Oh, that's scary.
It's kind of scary.
I know. In my mind is like, you know, the classic picture of like the green alien with the big eyes and then they're doing like that weird thing with their fingers. That's like in my mind right now.
No.
Okay. Do you agree or disagree that sunsets are better than sunrises?
Yes.
Yeah, same. I agree.
Age matters in a romantic relationship.
No. Disagree.
Okay.
Do you disagree or agree?
Well, as long as everything's legal, I agree.
Right, yeah,
Okay.
that's assumed.
Yeah. I disagree.
You disagree
Age
that
doesn't matter.
Yeah, age doesn't matter. And I think, like, you know, when you think of, like, age gaps, sure, the people might have 2 different experiences just with age, but I don't think that means anything.
I don't either.
Okay. Calling is better than texting.
You know, I'm going to say agree.
Yeah, I agree too. That's why I call you all the time.
Yeah. No, I think it was yesterday you called me literally like 4 times within like 20 minutes of each other. And it was all things that you could have texted me. And Jared was like, dang, she couldn't have texted you. And I was like, I guess not.
Oh my gosh. It was not yesterday because yesterday I was so productive.
Okay, then it was 2 days. It was very recent.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
Oh gosh. That's my toxic trait.
I'm not going to disagree on that.
But at the same time, like, it's so much easier. But
that's easier.
I think the happy medium is sending voice messages.
I love that iPhone feature, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah.
Sleeping naked is comfortable.
Honestly, I'm not going to lie, I've never slept naked.
I've napped naked. I've never slept naked at night. I took a nap naked today, actually, and I called you.
I know you did. No, I can't answer because I've never. I would say disagree. It's not better because I feel like I would be uncomfortable. Like this might be TMI, but like I sleep in like a t-shirt and underwear.
Yeah,
like I don't like sleeping with pants on, but I don't think I could be like butt naked.
I could be naked on the top, but not the bottom.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I could too. Yeah. I guess, but yeah, the bottom is.
So overall, would you agree or disagree?
I disagree that it's better.
I would. Yeah, I would disagree too.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Lyft is better than Uber.
I'm gonna agree because I have Lyft downloaded on my phone instead of Uber.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I feel like I've had better experience. I almost said exuberances. Like I almost mixed Uber with experience.
Exuberances. Okay, get their marketing team here. That could actually be something.
Trademark.
Exuberances.
Have a good exuberance. Oh, okay, that's funny. You go.
Let me tell a story about that real quick. So in Chicago, Haley mentioned our hotel was like in the city.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, we called a Lyft and it made us walk 10 minutes away to a park to be picked up. And it said it was not available to be picked up right outside our hotel. But then the next morning we called an Uber and it pulled right up to the hotel. So Lyft lost me on that one.
So you would say you had a better exuberance.
I did. Yeah, I did.
That's weird though.
Weird. It was.
But
so
honestly,
bizarre.
it's so nitpicky with the location.
I know. But it's like, it's a hotel.
Yeah.
Can't be the only ones calling a Lyft.
Ew, that's so annoying.
I know.
You go.
Water is wet.
Oh, that's hard. Yes, it's wet.
Agree.
Like, how could it not be?
I know, I agree.
But then when you think about it, it's like, it's just molecules.
Yeah, like if you think about it too much.
Yeah.
But I stand by that.
Wet.
I agree.
Yeah. If my hair takes an hour to dry after the shower, that means water is wet. Okay. I can't speak. Do you agree that astrology is fake?
No, I disagree.
I disagree as well.
Do you agree that schools should teach abstinence-only sex ed?
Wait, do I agree that they should teach abstinence only? I disagree with that. Before mom and dad come for me, I'll explain, but you say yours.
I disagree.
Yeah, I disagree because same with the alcohol thing. It's like people are going to do it anyways, and you'd rather you be educated. But I do think that like having sex at a young age, there's obvious ties to like that it can be bad for you.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I mean, with like social media and the internet, like so prevalent, like I completely disagree that schools should teach abstinence only. Like that should be a part of it. But there should also just be more knowledge.
Yeah, you'd rather people know.
Exactly.
Okay, let's see. Do you agree that New Year's resolutions are dumb?
I disagree.
Okay. I also disagree. Because some people are like, just do it throughout the year. Why do you have to wait till the beginning of the year? But it's like, you know what? It's a good time to reset.
It is. New beginnings. Mm-hmm. It's good to reset, reevaluate what you want.
New year, new me.
Yeah. Yeah. Kind of. Team Edward.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Agree.
Yeah. Ew, if you're Team Jacob, then don't listen to this podcast ever again.
Bella! Don't listen to this podcast ever again.
Just kidding. Just kidding. We love anyone who loves Team Jacob. But honestly, like, okay, I will say, I was going on dates with a guy, and he literally told me that he was Team Jacob. And I was like, that it actually made me question, but then I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep going. And then things didn't work out, and they ended in, like, a very, like, explosive, bad way. And Mom literally was like, you should have listened to him when he said he was Team Jacob.
Yes, because Mom is so Team Edward.
Literally.
That's funny.
Okay, that was a good one. Do you agree that if people are listening right now, they should leave a review?
Yes, 100%.
Or a rating if you're on Spotify. Yeah.
I like how you threw that in.
Yeah, I also agree.
Do you agree that eggnog is superior to hot chocolate?
Yes, because it gives that warm... Yeah, okay, I know it's cold, but it gives that warm, like, cozy holiday feel.
Yeah.
And it's only around, like, on holidays.
Right, hot chocolate's everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna agree as well. I was gonna say hot chocolate is so universal though, like you can put it in so much, but you can put eggnog in a lot too.
Yeah. Wait, what do you mean put it in something?
Like hot chocolate cookies, hot chocolate in a jar. Well, I guess you can't really do eggnog. But like, no, there's like a lot of
recipe, like bake it into stuff.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Do you agree that working out in the morning is better than working out in the evening?
Agree. Yes.
Same.
Yeah. Do you agree that there's life after death?
100% agree.
Me too.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, do you agree that dieting is bad for you?
Yes, 100% agree. I actually just got, I don't know if anyone follows Victoria Garrick, but I love her, and I just got her merch that...
You got her merch?
I did. It's a white, well, one of them, of her collection is a white shirt that says Diet Starts Never in pink writing.
Oh, I love that.
And I was like, I never buy merch, ever. This is the first podcast merch I've ever bought from someone, and I bought it right then and there.
Wow. I know, I don't listen to her podcast. I've listened to one episode. I don't have anything against her. I just don't listen to it.
Yeah.
But that's really cool. You sent me that, and I liked the shirt.
Yeah, it's cute.
Okay.
Do you agree?
Oh, yeah, I agree that it's bad for you. I mean, I think
I didn't give you an option. Do you agree?
You're like, you must agree, right? I think in certain cases, like, you do have to go on a diet.
Yeah.
But, like, you can't just be like, oh, eat whatever you want.
Right.
But it's not necessarily dieting. Like, eating healthy isn't dieting.
Right.
And, like, intuitive eating isn't dieting.
Right.
But, yeah, like
the toxic diet culture.
Yes, toxic diet culture. Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Yeah. Bye. Do you agree that playing video games increases IQ?
No, I disagree.
Okay.
Do you agree or disagree?
I go back and forth because Jared plays a lot of video games, and it's difficult. Like, it's harder than it looks.
Mm-hmm.
And he's learned a lot from playing video games.
I just feel like, what's the application in real life to murdering people for an hour straight on a TV?
Yeah, but I mean, I've, like, sat with him while he's played, like, a lot of the games. Actually, that's not, like, the whole game.
Yeah, I disagree.
I don't know. It's just hard because, like, I could see both.
Yeah.
But right now, at this time, I would say agree.
Okay. I'm like, I'm judging you, but okay, just kidding. Okay, cool. Do you agree that neutral style is cuter than colorful style?
That's hard because I appreciate both because I think everyone should develop their own style.
Mm-hmm.
For me personally, I'm going to say agree.
You agree that neutral's cuter?
Yeah.
For me, I would disagree with that because I wear a lot of colors.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I either am wearing pink or I'm wearing black or white. So, like,
Yeah,
that's why it's
really
kind of hard because it's like a mix. But I would agree that I think it's fun to be colorful.
It's a hard question because, for one, I don't want to offend anyone. Two, like, I appreciate both. Like,
right. So let's just say for personal, like for yourself.
Okay, for myself, 100% neutrals.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You said colorful?
Yeah, I would say colorful.
Okay. We should colonize Mars.
Seeing as how my favorite comfort movie is The Space Between Us, then I would say yes. Did you even say that? Did you?
You've made that your personality trait the past few weeks.
Yeah, I'm obsessed with it. Do you agree?
I agree.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Do you agree or disagree that visors will become a trend in 2022?
Ooh, like the hat visors?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say yeah.
Okay. I could see it coming in the summertime.
It'd be really cute, actually. I like visors.
Imagine real talk about feminism visors.
Oh my gosh.
Like pink?
Cute. That'd be so cute.
Message us if you want one. Okay, you go.
Agree or disagree that you can try on bathing suits naked?
Ooh, no. Disagree.
Disagree. Okay. Hard disagree.
For the bottoms, definitely disagree.
Oh, yeah.
But
the bottoms is what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the top, it's like, it's not.
Yeah, whatever. Bottoms.
Ew. Even if they have the liner in there,
Ew.
you literally need to keep your underwear on.
Oh, so gross. You can still get the full picture without it.
Yeah, even if you have underwear lines peeking out from the side.
You can still tell. Okay. Do you agree that reincarnation exists?
Oh my gosh, that's weird. I've never thought about that.
Never?
I've never thought about that.
Well, then what's your gut answer?
I would say maybe for animals.
Okay.
But I've never looked into it, so I really don't know.
I believe it does.
You believe it does, yeah.
Doesn't mean you have to come back as another person. Like, even just like a
tree?
flower. Yeah, a tree.
Oh, I'm obsessed with that.
An animal. Like, so yeah, I do.
Okay, I agree too.
Okay.
Do you agree that chocolate is better than vanilla?
Yes, agree.
I agree too.
Do you agree that robots will eventually replace humans?
I disagree.
I disagree too.
Like, I mean, they're replacing humans in some aspects, but like
in numbers, maybe. Right. But I don't think they'll overpower.
Yeah. Oh, that's scary.
I know. Do you agree that men go through hormonal changes just like women?
Yeah, I agree.
I do too.
I don't think it's that bad, but
no, not at all.
Like, like Dad will always say, like, he says that he has a period too.
I know a lot of men say that.
And that, like, I'm like, yay, calm down now, because you're not bleeding. But, like, he talks about, like, how he'll feel more emotional, like, at times, too. And I'm like, yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you agree that pineapple on pizza is gross?
Disagree.
I also disagree. I'm a pineapple.
You said I
on
also
pizza
disagree.
queen. I love it.
I didn't know you loved it so much, though.
My favorite pizza, the pizza that I always get from Domino's, is Hawaiian, but without ham, because I don't eat meat. So it's just pineapple and olives. It's so good.
It's definitely not my first pick, but I don't think it's disgusting.
Everyone else thinks it's weird, but I like it.
You should read the book before watching the movie or the show.
I disagree.
I used to, like, make it my personality trait to be like, no, I read the book.
Yeah, same. I think everyone did in middle school.
But now I disagree.
Like, I remember... Okay, you disagree. We both disagree. I remember when The Fault in Our Stars came out, I literally stayed up the night before, and I read the entire book in 2 days. Because I was like, I have to read the book before I watch the movie.
Yeah.
Like, that's how much I was obsessed with it. But, like, also, like, Divergent, we read all the books. Hunger Games, we read all the books.
For me.
Yeah, I didn't read Harry Potter.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's fun, but it's not necessary.
Harry Potter?
No, just reading books.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, it's my turn. Do you agree or disagree that Olivia Rodrigo is overrated?
I disagree.
I disagree too. I don't stan her anymore because I don't agree with how she really tore down, what's his name, Joshua Bassett.
Oh, yeah.
But I like her music, and I would see her in concert.
Yeah, I would see her in concert. Would I be fine with the nosebleeds? Yes. But, like,
Oh,
I would
yeah.
still pay to see her.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Do you agree that Pluto is still a planet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, aw.
Come on.
Justice for Pluto.
Justice for
Okay,
Pluto.
do you remember, because I remember this day vividly, I think I was in 3rd grade when the news broke that Pluto was no longer considered a planet.
It was, like, earth-shattering.
Yeah, it was like the end of the world. Like, we were all freaking out.
Yeah, because it's like, what was that, like, acronym that you would learn? My very energetic mother just served us 9 pizzas.
Yeah.
And then the pizzas got knocked off, and then it was just served us nachos. Because Pluto was no longer a thing. Do you remember that?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, and then it was like, people would argue, because, like, I know I would still say, just served us 9 pizzas, and people would be like, it's just nachos now. And I'd be like, no, so it's dramatic. 9 pizzas.
Schoolyard teens.
Schoolyard teens. Yeah, I remember that. That's funny.
Yeah.
Okay, do you agree or disagree that wearing the same underwear 2 days in a row is unhygienic?
I agree.
Yeah, I agree too. Gross.
But, like, no hate to anyone out there.
Yeah, no hate.
You.
You know,
it's a personal preference.
It's a personal preference. You know, I might have had to do it for one day when we were in the Grand Canyon.
May or may not have. Though. No, that's different.
Yeah, it's like, you gotta do what you gotta do. But, like, for me personally, I don't think it's clean. For me.
Yeah. Do you agree that juries should include 24 jurors instead of 12?
Maybe for, like, big, high-profile cases. So I guess I agree.
I'm gonna agree as well.
I've never been on jury duty, though.
I've never sat on the jury, but I've gotten summoned twice. Oof. Wait, twice or 3?
I feel like it was 3 times.
I think it was 3 times I got summoned.
I feel like if you're gonna get summoned at that point, like, I would want to sit on the jury because it's cool.
One of them was a rape case, and I asked to be dismissed.
Oh. Because you couldn't be impartial?
No. Yeah. No, she was like, could you be impartial? I said, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I was like, bye, I would not want to sit on that.
Yeah, no.
Because he was sitting right there in front of me. I was like, dude, you're guilty. Like, I'm not even going to hear the trial. I already think you're guilty.
That makes me so icky.
Yeah. Anyway.
Okay, we both agree with that. With the 24 jurors?
Yes.
Okay. Do you agree or disagree that it's okay to date your best friend's ex?
Ooh, spicy.
Spicy.
Oh, this is hard because I need context on the situations, right?
Mm-hmm.
If it's a malicious, mean... See, now I'm trying to, like, explain everything.
Agree or disagree right off the top of your head?
Disagree.
Yeah, I disagree.
Okay.
Because right now I'm thinking about, like, if Sydney dated my most recent ex.
Yeah, that would
and I would be heartbroken.
Zoos should be banned.
Disagree.
Okay. I go when I'm at the zoo, surprisingly, I'm like, oh, this is so sad. Mm-hmm. But they do a lot of good. So I'm going to say zoos should not be banned.
I feel like they're very educational, and also a lot of zoos now, because, like, animal rights is a huge thing. And that's the part of me that I'm like, obviously, like, I don't agree with that. But a lot of the animals now...
With what?
With zoos.
Oh.
But a lot of the animals now are rescued. And, like, they wouldn't be able to survive in the wild. So that's why I'm I'm disagreeing that they should be banned. I don't think they should be.
Okay. I know. It's just, like, when you're there, you're like...
Yeah, when you're there, yeah, it is sad. But at the same time, a lot of them are rescued and they wouldn't be able to survive in the wild. Yeah. At least I know at the Denver Zoo. That's all. Yeah, the Denver Zoo. Yeah. So. Okay, you go again.
Reality TV is harming society.
Yeah. Am I still going to watch it? Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Yeah, I agree. 100%.
Yeah, it's very damaging.
Yeah.
It's very unrealistic.
Yeah.
Because reality TV, it's just staged.
Exactly. It's not realistic.
Mm-mm. Okay, my last one is, do you agree or disagree that Netflix is better than Disney Plus?
Top of mind answer?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say no. I'm going to disagree.
Okay.
What is your answer?
Normally I would agree that, oh no. Okay, the question is Netflix better than Disney Plus?
And I said no.
You don't think Netflix is better? Normally, I would also disagree. I feel like Disney Plus is better, but Netflix has been releasing some bangers.
That's true. I guess the reason I say disagree is because, like, what I grew up with is on Disney Plus, right? And it's like my comfort shows are on there, like my comfort movies.
Yeah.
But you're right. Netflix has been releasing some good stuff, and I watch Netflix more. Like, Disney Plus is, like, on in the background.
Yeah, I don't remember the last time I watched Disney Plus. I watched Netflix and Hulu.
Yeah, you're right.
But also, they have really good shows. And, like, when I am in the mood to watch, like, the nature stuff, I go to Disney Plus.
Exactly, yeah.
Or when Gigi wants to watch a show, I put on an educational thing for him.
He legit watches TV, you guys.
Yeah, he does.
He does. He loves keeping up with Kardashians.
Yeah, he does. Oh, I haven't showed him Kardashians yet.
He'd probably like it.
Yeah, he probably would. Anyways.
Have you seen the the Netflix nature documentary thing with Obama yet?
Mm-mm.
I want to watch it. But
I haven't seen it. I watched the one with Zac Efron. I know that there's the one with Will Smith.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
Yeah, that one's like, I feel like it's probably a year old. Or no, it's actually probably 6 months old. I know Mom and Dad watched it, and then now they have the Obama one.
I think the Obama one is more focused on, like, national parks.
That's cool.
Which is interesting.
Yeah.
So, cool. Okay, I have 2 left.
Okay.
The rich should have higher taxes.
I agree. Do you agree?
I don't know. Can I explain?
No, say your first thing and then explain. Because when I think about it too, I'm like,
I'm going to say agree, even if it's like 0.2% more or something.
Yeah.
The reason I'm hesitant is because I feel like people who work really hard for what they have, like, earned that, you know?
Right.
But at the same time, there is a huge poverty issue in the world. And it makes me sad to think that there's, like, literally bajillionaires and then there's people that are, like, living on the streets with nothing.
I think it gets really tricky because we don't want to become a communist society.
Exactly.
Like
that's
it's
where
like
I am.
It's rough because they did earn their money. But, tell me why yesterday when I was at the library, I was, I just get so distracted in my mind. And all of a sudden, like, in my mind, the phrase, like, eat the rich was coming in my head. And then, like,
so
tax the rich. And I was like, wait a second. Like, in my mind, I was evaluating. I was like, should they be taxed higher? And I'm, like, trying to just sit there. I was, like, doing this assignment where I was, like, coding. So I had to, like, pay attention. But in my mind, I was like, wait, should they be taxed higher? Like, what are the pros and cons? Like, what's going on? So,
you were so distracted.
Yeah, but I would agree. It is rough, though, because it's like they earned it.
Right, and that's why I said even, like, 0.2% more or something. Like, I feel like there should be some difference.
Yeah.
My last one, time doesn't exist. Agree or disagree?
No, time exists because we age.
Yeah, I disagree. Which I didn't think of that reasoning. That's really good. But, like, even before, like, clocks existed, like, time existed. You know, the concept. So.
Right. It's like people die, people age.
Right.
Like, so time exists. Like, yeah, we made up clocks. Like, we made up the system to track it, but it is time.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had some really good ones.
You did too. That really made me think. Now I'm really thinking about time.
I know. Dang. It's so hard with these because, like, I want to explain everything, you know?
I know. I'm thinking right now of, like, with the time thing, if anyone has seen Collateral Beauty.
No, not yet. I'm sorry you keep asking me to watch
it. It's really good. But they talk about the concepts of time, love, and another one. It might be death. I don't know. Okay. I've seen the movie like 3 times, but obviously I don't remember. But, like, they talk about the concepts of that, and they talk about time, so it just made me think. But yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah, that was great.
Hopefully you guys were all thinking about your answers as well. We'll put some polls on the story and do, like, the yes or no to see what your guys' answers are to the same ones that we asked, if you agree or disagree, because that's always kind of fun to see what you guys think. But yeah, that was our lifestyle episode for the month of May. Happy May 1st.
Happy May 1st. Thank you everyone so much for listening. Seriously, like your support means so much. And please share the podcast, share this episode with a friend, 2 friends if you're feeling like you really enjoyed this episode.
Yeah.
Please leave a rating and a review. You can do it on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and I'm pretty sure anywhere else you listen.
Yeah, you can leave a rating, but then you can leave a review on Apple.
Okay. Yeah, it really helps the show out, and just thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for listening, and we'll talk to you next week.
Bye.